Are you looking for a pellet grill under $600? Stay tuned to this video because we are unboxing and showing you the key features of this zgrills smoke beast. It's called the 1050 2B. It's the latest version with some new technology. We're gonna unbox it, show you the key features. Stick around, we'll get right into it. All right, I moved from my garage to my back patio and we're gonna talk about the unboxing process. So I'm not gonna show you a step-by-step process on how to unbox that, but I'm going to point you to another video. It's from zgrills. It's a 2-minute video showing you a step-by-step process. But what I want to do is I want to highlight some unboxing processes that I thought were helpful as I was putting it together, and just more of a 30,000 foot view unboxing, show a few clips as I was putting this together. But if you want like a very instructional tutorial, zgrills has got a great video, and then another channel has one on this grill as well. So I mainly want to just connect with you viewers and let me know the types of things you want to see me cook. But let me just highlight some things that I learned as I was putting this together. And I just want to say a caveat: I'm not really handy person. It doesn't come easy for me to put things together and things like that. So overall, I'm going to give this an A-. As far as instructions, overall, this was stellar. It was really easy to put together. Everything was labeled really clearly. This has nothing on IKEA. Like, IKEA is horrible at instructions. This is top notch, really straightforward. But you know, I looked over the instructions and I just started putting things together. Some of it was just on me, and I think it took me about 45 to 50 minutes. I also took some breaks in there as well. But overall, it starts with this base, and all the components are stuffed inside the base of this grill, and you open it up and you remove it. But you turn this upside down. I had a 4-foot or a 5-foot table, and I put it on its side, and you assemble the legs first. And there's screws for each of those, 2 or 3 spots for those. And then from there, you install the bottom shelf that you store your pellets or any other accessories that you might have. And again, I find that it's really helpful, again, if you have this on a table. It would probably be easier with 2 people, but I did this by myself. So I leveraged having a 4-foot, 5-foot table to be able to, you know, balance things and be able to screw things in. It comes with all the tools and all the screws. Nothing was missing. Everything came with the grill. So that was an A+. It even came with cool gloves, which I thought was just a nice touch. So well done, zgrills, just thinking about the small things. So you start with the base, put it on its side, and then you start with the legs. Then you put the bottom shelf down and install that with some screws. Then it goes your back wheels, then your front feet. And then from there, you install the hopper, and all you got to do is open up the lid, screw it in, and put the screws in from the inside. And from there, you begin to put your heat shield on, your I think it's called your grease trap in, and then you begin to install the side smoke stack there as well as the next step, and then all of your grates following after that. And then from there, your last steps, and this is really straightforward. It's really easy. So I can see why it takes 30 to 45 minutes, maybe even quicker if you're really handy. And this is like your thing. Then this will go even quicker. Then you go the handle, then the back. Then you have this little side shelf thing to be able to move it around or put a towel on there. And then on the back, it also has another component that you screw in. And then also it's got a little spot to put your power cable that you screw that in as well. And then a few other things that you just kind of hang on there, like your grease trap on the side, and the bottom is your ash drawer, your tray. And I think earlier I called it a drip tray, but it's an ash catcher on the very bottom. So that's pretty much the steps. You're going from pretty much the bottom all the way up, working yourself inside the grill, and then you are ready to go. So really straightforward instructions on how to put this together. Hope that's helpful, and then we'll go on to the next step. Let's talk about the key features, starting with the new updated features, as this is version 2. The first one is the PID system. It's new. It's a digital display allowing you to see different temperatures and different settings, which is nice. And then it's got a new dump tool for pellets. So when you want to change out to a different flavor, they have an easy dump feature, and then you're able to put the new flavor in pretty easy. I like that idea. And then it's got a new grease trap underneath, and that's going to be a maintenance thing that you're going to want to do on an ongoing basis. Those are the 3 updated things. Now let's talk about other main features that I like about this, and the reason why I chose this specific model. One, that it would fit inside my backyard patio gazebo, so I needed a smaller version. But I like the 3 tiers, so it gets me more cooking space. This gives you 1,080 square feet, I believe, and it's got 3 tiers of cooking. Then you're able to remove these easily. So if you have something larger, like you're doing a beer can chicken, you can remove a rack. But then I could see putting some ribs up here, you know, some pork butts or whatnot. Easily fit a full packer brisket on here. And this is gonna be so fun to cook on, but that's one feature that I love, the 3 tiers. It's 1,080 square feet. That's a lot of cooking space, especially for a condensed smoker like this, a nice stainless steel handle. And then I like that the hoppers right here, again, that is you know, no duh. But it's easy, but you can, when you have it shut, you're able to sit things on it as well. I want to bring your attention back here. That's got 4 probe options. So it comes with 2 probes. You can add 2 more, plug those in right here, make it easy to monitor your temperatures and things like that. Bring your attention to the bottom rack here, able to store your pellets or any other accessories that you may have. And it comes with 2 wheels, comes with a handle in the front, making it easy to transport on your back patio or wherever you might have it. I can also see you hanging a towel or other accessories here, and then you've got your smokestack here, and then also another grease trap there as well. So you got 2 places to release grease and catch things like that, and that's part of the maintenance. So it's a really straightforward key features. I like the all black as well. It's really sharp, and we'll kind of get into the first burn and the instructions there of what we should do before we do our first cook. We got to do our first burn in. Our first step in this burn in is removing all the components inside from the heat baffle that it comes with on the very bottom, all the grill grates and all of the components inside. You want to ensure that the auger is moving, which it is, and then here in a few minutes we'll begin to feel the, I can feel the fan already. About 2 minutes we'll begin to feel some heat, and at this point we are going to go ahead and fill the hopper up, and then we are going to go into shutdown mode. This is per zgrills step process. So after we go into shutdown mode in about 10 minutes, then we will fire this up 450 degrees, put the components back. You can already see things blowing out there, and let it run for about 10 minutes, and then close the lid and let it run for 30 minutes to get all of that oil from the initial packaging out here, so that we can have a clean cook as we put food on here. So go ahead and put the pellets in, that we begin to see everything's working. You can begin to see a nice screen, so you can see when you're starting to run low. We're gonna let this go for 2 more minutes here, and then once I see that we've got some heat coming out, then we are going to go into shutdown mode, and then I'll bring you back here in a few seconds, and then we'll do the last part where we're gonna heat everything up to 450 degrees and let it smoke for 30 minutes, and then our burn-in will be done. All right, friends, we have finished up the burn-in process. So we let this thing showcase its billowy white and gray smoke. Once I saw that, I closed the lid, and then we let it run at 450 degrees for 30 minutes until we got a nice clean burn, which you can see. So that's kind of exciting to kind of see what that process is gonna be like when we start smoking food. So we got all of this smoke done, and we got this thing burnt in, so it got burned off all the oil from the shipping and anything else that was in there. So now it's safe to start cooking food. But a few other things I forgot to mention earlier in the video. This runs from 160 degrees to 450 degrees. This gets me excited because that means things like beef jerky you can smoke at 160 to 180, which is something I'm excited about, up to searing temperatures at 450 degrees. And I think it can creep up past that because I saw on here go past 500, but I think its comfort level is 450. So that's going to allow you to grill some stuff, but then anything in between, from barbecuing low and slow to hot and fast. It's going to be exciting. So let me know in the comments, what do you want me to grill or smoke first on this zgrills Smoke Beast? I cannot wait to put this thing to work. And then another cool feature on the back, I forgot to mention, it has a little little component on the very back that allows you to wrap your power cord. So whenever you're all done and you need to store it, then you're able to kind of tuck this thing away. So those are a few other things I wanted to make mention of. Overall, I'm super impressed. The packaging was really well done from zgrills. This thing was packaged, pretty much all the components were stuffed inside this zgrill frame, and then it was really self-explanatory. Everything was labeled clearly, easy to put together. Took me about 45 minutes to do so. So overall, I'm excited to get to grilling, and I can't wait for you to see the next cook. And if you want to continue to see different pellet grills on this channel, I want you to check out the Pellet Joe as well, and those videos on the channel as well for you to consider. Otherwise, from my backyard to yours, less hate, more love, good barbecue. Till next time.